got breaking news in the sport of boxing right now. Devin the Dream Haney just went completely ape on Regis Prograis. It was a masterclass. He really ran circles around him. Dare I say, the boxing world right now is paying the utmost homage. And we're going to figure out, I don't want to discredit too much because I believe that this was a textbook opponent for Devin. This was calculated. Like I said, when they selected Regis, they could have went in a multitude of directions. I know that it's going to be a lot of money. We're going to be discussing about this, and this, but I don't want to make it about that. I want to make it about Devin Haney putting on a master class, in his first trip in the 140 division. He's a 2 division world champion. He completely just snatched Regis's title tonight. All jokes aside, Regis should be ashamed of himself. Today, Regis Prograis goes down 29-2 now. He lost to Loma. No, pardon me. He lost, not Loma, excuse me. He lost to Josh Taylor. And as you can see, obviously, he lost to my man, Devin the Dream Haney, unfortunately. Now, Devin, we all know he's coming off of the Loma fight. And a lot of people said this, a lot of people said that. But now, what are they saying? The power is there. We're going to break it all down as flight sports. Listen, I got my man Phonics in the building. Phonics, what's the deal? Did you see what the hell just happened?
I seen what happened, and I also told you and your listeners before, man. We just how we say the last name for Jays. He had a poor last fight, and his own promoter was talking bad about him. So I don't see him being with Matchroom too much longer. I knew Devin Haney was going to win. He picked Regis because he knew he wanted to win, which is understandable. He wanted to get comfortable fighting at 140. Why not fight a bum and beat him handily? So I mean, you got to give respect where respect is due. Now we will see: is he going to fight Tio? Is he going to look at Tank?
Theo.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the questions lie at, man. Because I knew he was going to beat Regis, man. The dude did not look good his last fight, man, and I just don't believe in him, man. And Haney was a bigger, crisper fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like everything his corner told him to do, he did, and everything Regis' corner told him to do, he just wouldn't do. He couldn't get
Yeah.
inside. He couldn't get inside, man, and it cost him.
Right. At any point during this fight, you seen the doctors and everybody. You even seen the corner. I heard the corner coming at him. Regis's corner saying, "Listen, you better show me something. You just can't sit here and take the." You seen the medical staff. Did you have any thoughts at any second that this fight was about to get cut? At what point did you think, or at any point did you think it was going to happen?
The halfway point, probably about the fifth round, sixth round. I thought it was going to get cut. You know what I'm saying? Especially after he got knocked down, and then he got wobbled again. You know what I'm saying? But you got to give him credit though. He stayed in all 12 rounds, so you know what I'm saying. Respect to him for doing that. Again, like I said, man. I knew Haney was gonna win this fight. He didn't look good to me, man. And uh, for me to have to respect Haney, he got to step his game up, man. He got to take on one of the big dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hitchens, somebody. You know what I'm saying? He got to take on a big dog. He got
Right.
to.
I mean,
Or
like I
just say
said,
Hitchens, man, out
yeah,
of
because
Brooklyn.
I Regis, like I said, a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie, he doesn't look good at all. And you stated that he didn't look good in his last fight. I wanted to hope that was just like an anomaly. That wasn't the Regis of Regis. But I mean, Devin really. This looked like Phonics. This looked like 2 levels of just a higher level and a lower level. It looked like everything Haney was 30 steps ahead. Clearly we know that Regis started out boxing a little late, because it showed tonight. It looked like Devin just was a master boxer. I mean, don't can't you admit?
I mean, I totally agree. He was outclassed, but I knew that from the beginning. And sometimes that could be the case, man. As I think Haney is going to be outclassed if he takes on people like Teofimo Lopez or Tank Davis. He's going to be very outclassed. So I'm
Right.
very interested to see his career going forward. It's very interesting to see what he's going to do in 2024.
Yeah, I hope we do see him against those names because you heard the telecast. They want Tio. Like I said, Tio got the heart. This fight should have been happened. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Devin is a good fighter, but that fight is A much more competitive fight. And I like Tio in that fight, especially after what I just seen from him against Josh Taylor. That's a guy that Devin ain't gonna have no. It ain't gonna be no shutout. You ain't shutting out Teofimo Lopez. You're not shutting out Javante Tank Davis. People looked at this fight against Regis Prograis, wherever way you want to pronounce it. It really doesn't matter at this point. People looked at this like it was gonna be a landslide for Devin. Like I said, DHP took this fight, but it is what it is. What's your thoughts about Bill Haney? Because Bill, he obviously, drew up a good game plan. You heard Devin speak on, the things of his corner. It was times where he could have went in there and took out Regis, but you hearing Bill saying, "Oh, slow down now, slow down now, take your time." What do you think about Bill's performance tonight in the corner?
I mean, it's always excellent when your father slash trainer is there. That's going to give you um extra juice, extra energy, and you want to do everything right. So Bill did an excellent job, man. Called a good fight, man. I can't take anything away from this fight tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, look, man. Since Crawford and Spence, fighters especially fighters with unblemished records who don't have defeats, they're being very careful who they fight. They don't want to end up like Spence, man. Because I'm telling you now, and it makes sense. If Spence loses again, he's starting from the bottom. Don't no fighter who's eating like Haney eating want to start at the bottom. So yeah, him and his dad picked this fight. Let's see the next fight that they pick, and if they're gonna really step out there and really go for it.
Right. You brought up names, obviously those big names. What's your thoughts? You hear about Devin like today all through the telecast. Is he moving up to 147? Is he move? Do you see something like that happening? In the horizon, or you think this is just politicking?
No, I don't see why not. He already gave up his belts. You know what I'm saying, from his last weight class. So what does he have to lose? He came in this fight as a challenger. So what is he? He doesn't have anything to lose. Like I said, that's me saying that. But what he does have to lose is that undefeated record. So we'll see, man. We'll see. You know.
Yeah, people ain't just giving up that undefeated record so easy.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like I said, they're gonna fight for that. But
Yeah.
Regis definitely looked horrible. What do you think is next for him? Is over?
He's starting from the bottom. He won't headline another fight. I tell you that. He won't be a co-main event. He's gonna be on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? That's if Eddie Hearn, who was the CEO of Matchroom Boxing, that's if he decides to go forward with him.
Or
You
after
know,
something like this, he was so thoroughly exposed.
yeah, he might not go forward with him, so he might be looking for a promoter after this fight. And good luck to him.
Well, Amazon just struck a major deal. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. Listen, this is just an appetizer. We're gonna be breaking down this fight and much more because Devin Haney, his name against some of these other opponents, we got to break it all down. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to Flight Sports for more news updates and more. You already know what it is. Shout out Final.